Cambodia is now a major player in the multi-billion-dollar global apparel industry. In less than 3 years, the number of garment and shoe factories here has nearly doubled to 450. But the safety of factory workers, their wages, and even the buildings in which they work are being brought into question. In one case, a local government official fired a handgun at striking workers last year. Boat Chinda was shot through the chest. She's now back at work stitching together shoes and sat down with us during a lunch break.
When I was shot, I didn't think I was going to live. I knew I was seriously injured. When I finally woke up, I was hopeless.
The man who shot her is still on the run.
With the global thirst for fashion and the spending that goes along with it, conditions in factories like this probably won't be changing anytime soon. As companies seek to maximize their profits, they also look to keep labor costs as low as possible.
The workers are mostly women and earn about $120 to $150 a month. That includes extra hours, but is still not enough for many.
The majority of them, around 80 to 85% of them, are employed under the short-term contract. So with the short-term contract, you cannot say no to overtime. You cannot exercise completely or freely the right to collective bargaining or right to strike.
The price of manufacturing in Cambodia is now attracting buyers from many countries, bringing with it different ideals of factory conditions and workers' rights.
Up until now, it's really been reputation-sensitive buyers that put pressure on a factory to make the change. In the early 2000s, almost all of the factories here had a reputation-sensitive buyer. Most of those were American buyers. This year, in 2013, is the first year we're going to see the percentage of the garment exports to the U.S. falling below 50% of the total.
So with less pressure from the buyer pushing for better worker conditions, the government will need to do more. The relative cost of clothing has not gone up in 10 years, but the expense of manufacturing has steadily increased. So until the consumer is willing to pay more, the pressure will remain on apparel companies to get the cheapest labor they can. Scott Heidler, Al Jazeera, Phnom Penh.